Chiefs who will be testing that coverage. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
America's finest city on about as fine a Sunday afternoon as you're ever going to see. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Diego Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
Now back to throw. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he fires one incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And that's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. One man in the backfield is Gordon. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. Second down, Rivers. Finding time. Looking middle, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And, Charles, here's the offensive lineup.
Melvin Gordon, the exciting young runner out of Wisconsin. Well over 2,000 yards his last year with the Badgers. This is a guy who can catch it and run it.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. From the gun, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
That's going to go as a loss of 2 and down.
And that was textbook 3-4 defense. Normally the defensive line just eats up blocks. In this case, they ate up the blocks and still made the play against the running game. Really, really nice job.
Rivers now on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Now Gordon on first down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. 390.
On play action, Rivers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. But Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility? Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Allen. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chiefs defense making their way back onto the field. And even though that last drive yielded points, it was a long field goal, so they probably weren't too upset about it. Although here, obviously, they'd like to give up 0.
Of course, that's the goal each and every time out. But when they make that type of a field goal that long, you almost give them a little nod of respect to the kicker.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Off the play fake here, Rivers. He's got time in the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defenses. Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there.
There he goes left side, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
third and short yardage. Rivers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And they're on third and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Second down, Rivers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there. And it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Now a hit and a loose football. And down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
What's up, man? Oh, man, we practicing. Yeehaw. I'm trying to get my team right.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about.
You don't need
but
to
still
scout.
a good
They're on
first
them,
down
beat
run.
us.
That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
I sure didn't.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
He's
2
slipping.
yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about
I am
4
not
for
slipping,
first.
man.
Well, I
I
think we know
am
by now
not.
that every run run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action.
I'll show you one of my plays right now.
Control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Back to throw. He rifles one that's
he done took it. Well, that ain't my play no more.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a
that is not my play no more.
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here.
I actually thought it was
and they're looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take
he took it from him.
How do I take care of my offense?
He had the ball. He took it.
The
So,
defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm just running ready.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon.
Same play,
Only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. A sea of Chiefs jerseys in there that time to make the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to
he done got hit 2 or 3 times and he stumbled across the line.
On third and one, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Time to step aside. We'll come back to San Diego after this time. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, and Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Rivers on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
To throw, Rivers. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keenan Allen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch.
I didn't have him covered.
This fielded at the 2.
Assignment by the coordinator.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Chargers defense now getting set and taking the field. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick 6. Because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone. But their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Yep. He didn't think he would make it to the playoffs anyway, because he was 4 and that's more what it was about.
It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Conley's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Hill with it over the middle. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the
He lost
confidence is
again?
starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that incompletion
might
makes
be,
a string of
Bucky.
5 straight
Yes,
connections. And it's second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense.
Yeah.
But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away
yeah.
on an attempted touchdown
We can't
pass.
get 5 yards.
Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw again. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
I need that spot in the zone right there. Either Kelsey or Conley.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on fourth down. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on fourth down. They'll look to throw again.
He didn't run the play at all. He didn't run the play at all. Watch this. Look at the play art. Look at the play art. How the hell did he go out there?
On those fourth down plays, defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down,
look at that play art.
Elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. And tough starting field position here. One man in the backfield is Gordon. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. It's a leverage by the offensive line to create.
All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs defense here ready to head back out onto the field. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the second half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I can just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes. First series of the second half. Offense or defense, you've got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw. Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The first down throw here for Rivers.
Let's go. Get to the house.
A great read, and it's picked off. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Well, we intercepted it, but man, I built that dude right. He played better than Peters, man, and he ain't as good as him. I don't know what I did to him, mate. That's the dude I was playing with when I was playing cornerback.
That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
He played good.
More people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And this will be good. Off the right, upright, but he got a favorable bounce, and he gets it to go. So the defense creating some points.
It's challenging, man.
The interception.
This linebacker is challenging to me too, though, because my team is, my linebackers are not good. Like, they mediocre.
So they'll get another shot on
like, this linebacker I got is okay, but I don't have like the like, you playing front line. Your whole front line is good, so it makes it a lot easier for you. My linebackers are not. I got one great linebacker, and that's Houston. Everybody else, I'm better than. Even though they stats are high.
That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And
I think he's getting two.
To about the 32. 7 yards.
I was up there for number 9 for the top linebacker.
Creating space for their guys carrying the ball.
I fell off.
Also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down following the run. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Three yards to go here on second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a second down throw for Rivers. He's got time. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Bronson Kafusi in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
You had 14
tackles. He came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the
offensive
lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to
Hall of Fame numbers. Hall of Fame numbers. Fans don't usually get that bit of tackles.
Well, here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, but it don't pan out, man. Like when I'm playing y'all, my line don't hold up like I think they should. Like, you got a good defensive line, so I think y'all supposed to be able to break through. But man, my line, I built them for like, look at this dude. I built them for like those situations so I could run. So they got high impact blocking, they got high run blocking. Each one of my linebackers is at least 84 and above on run blocking. Like my best run blocker is a 98. He'll be a 99 run blocking and 99 impact blocking by the end of the season. That's why I be getting pissed off when I say, man, I don't know why I can't run. Matter of fact, look at this. No. Look at this. Look at that. I'm gonna see if I can show you. Like they run blocking. Look at that. That's my left tackle. Here's the dude that's 99 overall. He in this 2nd year. He's gonna be with us for a while. Look at his run blocking and impact blocking. He's supposed to be able to crush anybody. Here's my center. I'll show you just that. Yeah. I built it for the run. I built my team to run. That's why I try to run. Look at that, man. My center has 87 run blocking, 93 impact blocking. Send Derek an invite for me, man. Look at that, man. We built to run. We built to run.
With some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They come up in an offset eye.
Oh.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about
I don't know.
The clock move and staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock.
What's up, man?
It's throughout.
Look at that, mate. Like I got a pulling blocker that's going around, and look at that. They didn't even block this dude. Like, and I don't understand why. That's why I keep, like, the play was to, like, there's my puller, my number 76. That's Kelsey, that's why. But the blocker, the guy didn't even block on the way around. Kelsey sucked, though.
Defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
So ways to go here on 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
That's just an option.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Melvin Gordon now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form. And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to. But as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now. On 1st and 10, Rivers, and he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and that'll be good for San Diego, 1st down. That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line, that room to run just not there. You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball. Well, it was pretty evident, I thought. I mean, they were off the ball fast,
hope y'all beat
penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening. Not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. Here's Rivers surveying the field. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway. Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything. Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis. Did that come out? It did. Okay. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it. Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage. And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard, if you got to deal with these massive defensive tacklers who can not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Dre, that's who Dre was talking about.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They come out here in the eye. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And he has not been able to find the same type of running room this week as last. Such a great game. We met with him. He came in, had the biggest smile on his face, so we just thought that would carry over.
Sometimes you wonder if maybe it borders on a little overconfidence. They were so good last week. He's getting extra blocking out on the perimeter from the wide receivers to get him downfield. In this game, maybe he came into it with the idea that it's just going to be like last week, be a piece of cake. And what they're getting from the defense isn't exactly the same.
And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Oh, man.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd down now after the pass completion. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 7.
Why? Y'all in the playoffs.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
Any quarterback that gets his team to the playoffs is going to be looked at, whether he deserves it or not. Because you got to look at what he did to get them to the playoffs or help them get to the playoffs. He might not win it, but they're going to look at him.
They're worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
If anybody would get it on our team, it would be Janoris Jenkins or Odell Beckham, hands down. If you looked at New England, you know Tom Brady gonna get it. No other person. If you looked at Pittsburgh, you have to look at that wide receiver, Brown, or either Big Ben.
Now will they keep that confidence? Time to find out.
Who else? Never. They would never give it to him over. I hear you, but I'm just saying.
A first down throw here for Rivers.
All right, you didn't have a problem with me saying Brady would get it. He was suspended 4 games.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
But I'm saying, what's the difference? An injury, at least he was injured. We talking about a dude that couldn't play because of some controversy. You didn't have a problem with it. You didn't say anything. So what's that's like.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. And this complete to Henry over the middle. The
Well,
reception good for 7.
they winning. Like they weren't. They weren't just winning when he was out. That's why I'm saying the MVP. With him out, they were losing. With him in, they going to the playoffs. That's the difference. That's the MVP. You take a player away from the team ain't nothing. And then you put the player on the team, and they playing out of their minds. Same thing with Brady. They won, but they didn't play the same when Brady was out. Now you know they dominant.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free.
Just like Green Bay. If you take Green Bay and you take Rodgers away from Green Bay, what are they gonna do? Nothing.
Going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind,
exactly.
He's wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Exactly. To me, those are. You take Eli from our team, we probably could do the same thing.
As he's on for the 5th time here today.
Because I think Eli make too many mistakes. Like he just do some crazy stuff sometimes, and I don't know why. Like that twirling pass he threw that should have been picked off. Man, I don't know what was going on with that. I don't know who came up with that bright idea. You do that against Cleveland or somebody. Don't do that against the Cowboys. You need to know what's going on.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter.
No, because we didn't get that pass completed.
Well, let's just go back.
So that didn't work out. We was just fortunate that that dude didn't catch that ball.
You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Back to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8.
Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They make so many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult that often surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Wide open, it's Allen.
Hey, if we man up, why are you so far off of him, man?
Just shy of the 10.
One thing I can say pretty simple.
Who was on Allen? I know it should have been.
Safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
Who was on Allen? Allen? That's why. What's on, dude? I have to change that up.
Ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Finding time. And this is complete. It's Allen. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, as the play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Rivers on 3rd and 2. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
That's all right, y'all. I don't need no holding and nothing going on.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And the play clock's running down. And they'll run it here. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are.
See what I'm saying, mate? How my team block? I be looking at you and Rick block, and I look at y'all line and stuff.
Seemed like an obvious
line is just like mine, but my dudes for some reason just won't block. Why he holding the ball to let him block it?
Boomer. So
you see that?
Possession here on the punt.
He held the ball for like 2 seconds.
So out come the Chargers. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swing.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Going to throw right side here, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Rivers now, and it's complete. Henry, and he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. To the air again here, Rivers. Wide open receiver complete.
Hey, mate, to get off the block, what you press?
Before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I use square too, but my dudes ain't getting off.
Rivers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Justin Houston in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
I think I got enough.
Rivers now on 2nd down. And right side, Henry's got it. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted.
No, not my linebacker.
In the end zone, a big time drop.
I got like the bull rush, and I got power.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
No, I got more than that, man.
And now movement again, and they'll march even.
All right. Yeah, I'm a 75, all right. I got 70 what? 76 what? Let me see. I do have 76 strength. Yeah, I probably should give him some more strength, huh?
Further backward.
False start, offense.
And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row.
He's just getting a whole bunch of flags.
Offense.
So long in the game. So long in the game.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. Second down, Rivers. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Rivers again.
Council, got another.
3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's
3 picks he's
right,
now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Chiefs, it's a very important win.
That play always happens like that. That's why I'm trying to get him better so I
return
can
home
see.
next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Derek said I
Meanwhile,
don't
for San
do enough
Diego,
special
they can ill
moves.
afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week against the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah. I know.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from San Diego.
Or what I did, because that's all I really care about. I had 11 tackles.